Next disorder I want to talk about is called generalized anxiety disorder. Frequently underdiagnosed, and the core defining feature of this disorder is uncontrollable worry. And the worry is indeed irrational. It's a disabling and chronic condition that is common in many medical settings. It's one of the least research of all the anxiety disorders, and it complicates almost all other psychiatric disorders. Up to 50% come along with a worrying, and that worry is, it makes it more difficult to actually, in fact, manage the situation, manage the medical condition. And often you have to talk to the individuals and persuade them, hey, there is anxiety here plus a medical condition. The actual diagnostic criteria, I think it's important to take note of these, is excessive anxiety and worry. The worrying is very difficult to control. The worry and anxiety is associated with 3 or more of the following symptoms: restlessness, they're tired, they're weary, difficulty concentrating, mind going blank, they're irritable, muscle tension, and they have sleep disturbance, and it must create distress for the individual. 2 people that I've treated recently with this disorder have been worried about going to sleep. Something might happen to them if they in fact go to sleep at night time. They'll sleep during the day, but they will not sleep at night. And often they've had panic attacks at night, and they worry about the possibility of a panic attack occurring. And their life is indeed totally disrupted. Another one I've had recently, a member of the legal profession, he was worried about his financial position, yet there was no reason to worry about it. But that worry was so great, he had to take alcohol, he was taking financial risks, and so on. And gradually it led to significant marital distress and actually a breakdown of it. It was once called an over-anxious disorder. It's a chronic fluctuating illness, and it keeps on fluctuating and impacting people's lives. And it's the most common anxiety disorder in the elderly, and affecting about 7.1%. I think the incidence is in fact much higher than that. Some of the things which people worry about with this disorder is indeed work. They worry about family issues. They worry about their own personal security, and they also worry about health. Who in this room is worried about one of those 4 things, any stage in their life? Everybody has. Who's worried about it chronically? It goes out of control. You're a bit shy on that one, aren't you? But being out of control and preoccupying a person for hours on end is in fact the defining feature of this condition. The worry is not only difficult to control, but it also generates a significant amount of fear within the individual. Now, the reality is that describes generalized anxiety very well. These people are apprehensive about anything. And if there's anything which goes wrong in their lives, they'll start worrying about it. Who's met a chronic worrier in this room? Hands up. Everybody has. There's lots of them out there. As I said before, like the other anxiety disorders, generalized anxiety disorders is associated with a lot of comorbidity. Greater prevalence of panic disorder, social phobia, bipolar disorder, alcohol abuse and dependence, and also nicotine dependence. And when people have the later onset of life, they're more likely to also have hypertension, and also other papers suggest a higher incidence of other diseases, including cardiac disease. Generalized anxiety disorder, underdiagnosed, but a very potent illness.